Well, it's been a long time. And before we get too far, I know some of you, if you're watching this, are looking at the screen, probably with your jaws dropped. Yes, I did cut all of my hair off just a couple weeks ago, actually. But let's be honest, it's hot. And my wife really, she likes my hair shorter. So I decided to go ahead and cut it. We did put it up in a good ponytail before they cut it. We did donate it to Locks of Love to help cancer patients who've lost their hair, who are going through, chemo treatments. So we did do that. Who knows? I may grow it back. To be honest, it was mixed. I enjoyed it. I liked having the long hair. Apparently, it was fitting according to some people, but my wife just didn't like it. So I cut it off to make her happy. And it was because it was kind of hot too, to be honest. So anyway, it's been a long time, and I wanted to take a moment, tell everybody kind of what we're doing and what's going on. I've got a couple of messages. Hey, we haven't heard from you guys in a while. What's happening? So I thought I'd just give you a real quick, short update. Life's busy, man, especially in the summer. So Michael's moved back from Alaska, which is so wicked cool. I'm really excited for that. He's got a job doing some sales down in Oklahoma City, and he's creating content on the All Over Overland pages. So go check him out there. We've done a few things here on the Overland Radio, and honestly, with me traveling so much, it's just been a challenge. One that I think once we get through the summer is going to slow down considerably, and it'll just be easier, I hope. So what have I been doing? I have been traveling extensively for the last months and months. With the new company that I started, we're super busy. We're taking on new clients. We're hitting shows all over the country, primarily Midwest and East, but we did venture out to a little bit out west. I'm going to do another podcast on that because there was a lot of events that happened. And when I say events, not just the event, but events that transpired along the way. So my daughter and I spent about 5 weeks together traveling, seeing all kind of stuff out west, did a few shows, etc. I'll go deep dive into those in the next episode. I really just wanted to give everybody a quick update as to kind of where we're at and what's going on. So for those of you that have sent messages going, hey, what's happened? We haven't seen you guys or heard from you in a bit. Let's just be honest. It's just been busy. Michael's got himself settled into his routine, which is fantastic, and he's creating content like crazy. So just as far as it goes for the Overland Radio stuff, there's a lot happening there. One, we're rebuilding the app. Let's not use rebuilding. We're updating the app. We're updating some music genre stuff. You know, as many of you know, we played a lot of classic rock and roll. I'm working on expanding that so that we can have what I hope to be is certain days with classic rock, some days with country, some days with, pop or whatever it is. Not really sure. I think I might put out a poll there. We'll figure it out. So the app's an update. I'm working on the website to update it. Our application was accepted. It's in the process, and it appears that we will have Overland Radio as a fully trademarked name and brand here soon. So it'll be a registered trademark very soon. All the stuff has gone through. We've gotten the thumbs up or whatever you want to call it. I'm just waiting on the last bit of paperwork. So that's happening, which is kind of cool because I I don't know that it really matters. To me, it just seemed like a cool thing to do. Is we started this early, and it's progressed along. We've had some ebbs and flows. We've spent a lot of time with it and watched it grow, and then we neglected it and watched it kind of fall off a little bit. So it's, all of those things. But currently, I'm sitting down here in Memphis. I've been at the world's largest air show in Oshkosh, Wisconsin for the last almost 2 weeks. It is a long marathon event. We were set up there with our other company doing a lot of stuff. It was a great time. And then I had to shag back down here to Memphis for Ducks Unlimited. So we're at Ducks Unlimited this weekend. But want to give everybody a quick update. Those are some of the things that are happening. We'll have the website fully updated. There's a little content right there right now, but we're working on it pretty heavily. The Trail and Timber company that I started is growing. I'm not even sure how I'm going to manage that. I may have to add another vehicle and another trailer. It's just the brand partnering and one thing or another. And for those of you that don't know, we have brand partners with Devos Outdoors, Step 22, Guzzle, H2O, Pale Blue batteries, roller cam buckles. We have Ground Grabba, which is an Australian company. And then we have about that many more in the works and of, coming on and adding them to our partnerships with the brands. So that's pretty big. Where are we going to go next? Put the calendar together, but you're going to see us out on the East Coast some with the Trail and Timber, and you will hopefully see the radio at the same time. Combining the two together is a little bit of a challenge. I'm working on that logistics, and I don't really have what you would call a solid plan as to how to make the two overlap and interact with each other, but I'm working on it. If you got ideas, hit me up. Anyway, that's about it. We've had a great summer so far. Amelia and I spent a lot of time out west. I hope each and every one of you has had a great summer and you've gotten to get out and do some exploring, take a vacation. Obviously, if you're in our neck of the woods in the Oklahoma area, I hope that you've been able to escape the heat by heading north and getting into the higher elevations of, Colorado, Wyoming, wherever, and cooling down because, quite frankly, it's just miserably hot. I think here in Memphis today it's 99, I want to say. And of course, I'm right along the Mississippi River, so the humidity's up. And anyway, but sitting in the camper, had the air conditioning going, ice maker's going, so we've got iced tea and air conditioning. Tomorrow is our setup day for Ducks Unlimited, so I'm looking forward to that. It is indoors in the air conditioning, so that's going to be a bonus. Other than that, we'll be heading home next week and getting back to the grind of things. We don't have shows or anything like that for a few weeks, so hopefully I'll be able to do a couple more recordings, update everybody as to what we're doing. I want to talk a little bit about this trip out west that we had and some of the experiences. There were some events that transpired that really, really changed some of my views, actually, on, I guess, overlanding and camping and to be honest, just life in general. So, hope you'll stick around for that. If you haven't had a chance, go like us on the Facebook thing so you can see our post. Facebook will be the only place that we go live going forward. Facebook, YouTube will be the only place that we go live going forward. Facebook, it's just changing so fast, and I think they're kind of moving away a little bit from some of this video stuff. All your old videos have been deleted, and anyway, they're making it harder and harder to get live streams on there. So we'll just go live on YouTube and we'll call it good that way. So Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for your messages. Hope everybody's having a great summer. And we'll see you here in a couple weeks.